Yo, welcome to another episode of the Aftermath Podcast. Your boy, Snap Back T, feeling real victorious around this motherfucker. What's good, bro? hey,
Bro, I can't believe this, dog.
hey, listen to this real quick.
Oh my god.
This shit right here. This shit is crazy. The evil genius.
Hey, we stay champs around there, motherfucker. Hey, them Seminoles. The Seminoles, we back, baby. We beat the Gators 45-38. We beat Miami Hurricanes 45-3. Boys ain't scored no touchdown. The boys real sick. But how was the game for you last week, man?
Hey man, I know you can't even lie about it either. This was the best game. This is the best game I'd have been to, bro.
Yeah, in our adult life, since we some of the games we done been to, we done been to like Miami, Florida State. We done been to other Florida State games. We done been to Notre Dame, Florida State. Like probably like but this game here was just like definitely out of all the games we've been to, probably one of the best, most competitive games. Besides maybe Notre Dame 2014, but just like I mean, you ain't had no dog in that fight, so you didn't really care about that game. But
I was asleep that most of that game, but
I know I was gonna bring it up. Yeah.
The end of that game matched this game, bro.
Yeah, but like I said, you ain't had no dog in that fight. I mean, you wanted Florida State to lose, but you ain't had no real dog in that fight. You didn't really care if Florida State won or lost. You wanted them to lose, but yeah. But last Friday, Florida State went down short to the wire. Florida State was 10-point dogs. It was supposed to blow y'all out. We had that 14-point lead. We got kind of lax. Like I said, Mike Norvell like to get kind of lax when we do have a lead or whatever. He kind of get him lax and kind of start calling some crazy plays. So he started doing that a little bit, and I ain't gonna lie, I got kind of nervous, but I knew my boys. At the end of the day, I knew Florida couldn't stop us, and at the end of the game, it started looking like we couldn't stop Florida. So I'm glad we ran out of time. But we won that thing, man.
We stopped running the ball. That's it. We got the ball second half. We should have kept running.
What you mean? Etienne took off, and it was Odin, but they didn't call it.
Trying to throw the ball a little bit too. Instead of the first drive, 1 or 2 drives, we was throwing the ball. We should have just kept running. Then we got back to the run.
The only thing that was questionable was like the last 3 or 4 minutes of the game, how slow y'all was moving. Y'all was trying to move the ball down the field, but y'all was like moving real slow and methodical, like y'all was I feel y'all trying to kill the clock, but y'all was trying to kill too much clock.
What I told
y'all
you,
ran out of time.
What I told you at the game, bro. We wasted timeouts
early in the game.
Early in the second half. You can't do that and think you're gonna win the game in a close rivalry.
Still though, you still show a sense of urgency when the ball is caught. You make a play. All right, let's get to the line. It was like regular third quarter, second quarter, and y'all just like down set hike, and still was like having a count on the call and all that stuff instead of hopping on the ball, getting on the ball. Y'all had 3 or 4 minutes left. It was like what, 4 minutes, at least 4 minutes. So I think it was like 4:12, and I was like, that's too much time. I just feel like if y'all did get the opportunity, if y'all had a sense of urgency and tried to score, and y'all did score, I know y'all was gonna go for 2. So because y'all had going, the running game was going, and y'all still got a big ass quarterback. So I already knew what was gonna happen if y'all did score. Y'all was gonna try to go for 2 and be on what, 46-45, upset. But hey, defense stood up when they counted, like they done majority of the year, made that crucial stop, put that pressure on Anthony Richardson. Everybody was talking about that play. Our guy grabbed Anthony Richardson face mask, but Anthony Richardson grabbed our guy face mask, James Robinson face mask first.
I ain't see that from the angle I
see. he grabbed ours first, and that's what stopped his ass from getting slammed like he was Shakiri Brown.
Call offset penalties, and then let's run this bit back.
But Nah.
Hey
nah.
man, bro, dog, like I'm sitting there at the game, like man. First, like you seen, like y'all seen in the little video we posted.
Yeah.
At the beginning of the game, bro, that first play, I was like up top first play, bro. You don't know how happy I was, dog. I was like, what the
The
heck is
crazy
going
thing
on?
about that is like no other teams this whole season has done that, and that's kind of what caught the defense by surprise. Nobody else is really like taking shots against our defense. It was a lot of like underneath, even though our secondary ain't never been nothing scary, but a lot of teams don't take those shots to go deep, and so when somebody did take that shot deep, we was like in shock, and that's what happened.
Check this. I don't know like I don't know like if I don't who's y'all defensive coordinator? What's his name?
Adam Fuller.
Yeah, I don't know what he was thinking, but like I think Pearsall's been running the one or two receiver, right? But they had him in slot, like the 3 receiver. And rest of your receivers that you got on the outside, they freshmen. Why are you keying in on them freshmen and you're not worried about that slot man? So that's how Pearsall was getting his
Slot man, they got a
touchdowns.
lot of experience.
Yeah. They had some, I don't know how they slipped him in to the slot, but he was down there playing the slot. That's how he was open. Once y'all switched it and put what Greedy Vance on it,
Yeah,
that's when
that was the second half though. By the time they made that adjustment, and what he got his 2 touchdowns at the beginning of the game.
mhm.
Yeah, so by the time they caught that in, and that's the thing. That's why we so pissed about his ass because like he can't make adjustments during like man you changed that after that shit happened. Like all right, because Amarion Cooper he was good last year. And he got hurt in the spring. And since he got hurt in the spring, he hasn't been as consistent. I ain't even gonna say consistent. He hasn't been good. He hasn't been good this year. I was listening to a Florida State podcast today, and it was like, hopefully he just was going through a sophomore slump, second year starting, and he improves next year because this year he did not. This whole year he has not looked good. He has constantly gotten beat. He has constantly been out of place. He has constantly not made plays on the ball when the ball was right there in front of him. And he's gotten burnt just like he got beat last Friday. And I mean that happens when your guy not completely healthy. So I don't know what we're gonna do moving forward. I know we got some guys coming in. We already got guys going out because Sam McCall already dropped his name in the say he leaving in the transfer portal. So I mean we got to probably see if we could get another quality back, maybe an older guy that can kind of sure up that defensive back room.
Man, I tell you, bro, like that was a great game, bro. But I told T at the game, man. Oh, that boy gone. My bad, y'all. We watching the USC.
It's game over, dog. They blowing these boys out like they scrubs.
Utah.
I would have lost my money tonight.
Hey, we told y'all what Utah was like, though. We told y'all what Utah was like. But like I told T at the game, man, dog, Jordan Travis, if you was to ever give a real nigga player of the game, he got real nigga of the year. Not player of the game. He got real nigga of the year, dog. I've never seen nobody put a team on their back like that. And do the stuff that dude did that night.
We definitely haven't had he's played great all season, but
I've never seen anything like
Friday
that.
night. Yeah, he was like a different guy. He showed everybody what he can be and who he could be.
You know what I don't like? I don't like that statement he used that Anthony Richardson said that this win will catapult and help
momentum
for next year. I don't like that jump because Anthony Richardson he probably going to the league. Jordan Travis probably staying. So he's saying that momentum gonna bring him to next year. He letting you know we're gonna run this big back next year and we're gonna be even better. So you better rank us high next year. And I don't like that, dog. Cause bro, I've never seen nothing like this, bro. We sitting there watching this game, and I'm looking at the field, and I'm telling myself, all right, nothing around you is quicker than what's on the field right now. But I kept looking up at the board, like, bro, it ain't no way he just scored this touchdown. We had 3-4 people around him. We check this. We had every position group around him. We had a linebacker on him. We had a defensive lineman on him. And number 23, Jaden Hill, was right by him trying to sack him. This brother gets out of that tackle.
Yeah, I can't even explain that. Jordan Travis haven't done that all year. A lot of other teams they've been sacking them and bringing them down when they get them in that point. I don't know. He was just on one that night, or Florida was just tripping, but he was escaping everything.
I think he was getting back from. I really truly think this was a personal game because if you know
from last year and the year before.
Yeah, because they knocked him out. What was that? Like his first year playing
the first
Florida,
year.
Knocked him out of the
knocked
game.
Him out again last year, and he came back and finished the game. But he was at that point we had to kind of let y'all take over momentum. So he definitely put the team on his back, carried them boys, because the wide receivers at the beginning of the game weren't really helping them too much. So it was just good to see him kind of will the team to a win. Hopefully, like you said, catapult that momentum, bring us into next year. And right now, that's all we're waiting on right now. That's the news everybody waiting on. Yeah, it's recruiting season as well. Early signing days coming up, but that's the thing we're waiting on. Everybody waiting on. For one, see what bowl game we're going to, and then two, let's see who returns. Let's see who want to run it back and see what we can win next year. Because we got a bunch of guys. The only guys that's probably gone for good is like receiver, which is Pokey Wilson, because he just exhausted his eligibility.
Yeah,
but everybody else still got a chance to return. If they want to do something special and see what we can do next year and run it back one more time. Trey Benson, Johnny Wilson, Pittman.
It's just another thing, bro. Johnny Wilson.
We can run it back.
Johnny Wilson
hurt. He was like, I don't know what was going on with him. He was hurt, but go ahead.
He was going against I think Jordan what's his name?
Number 14.
Jason Marshall, number 3. I believe he's like 6'2". Yeah. He's like 6'2", 6'3". He's a big defense. He's a big defensive back. But he's still too small. You're not gonna get no 6'7" defensive back to cover no 6'7" wide receiver. You're gonna get at best a 6'3", 6'4" defensive back that cover a 6'7" wide receiver.
And that's hard to find these days.
Man, bro, you can't
just go pick up an Antonio Cromartie off the street these days.
You can't do that. Luckily didn't Wilson drop a couple passes?
Yeah. That's all I was saying. He didn't play very well. He had a lot of targets. He had, I think, if I remember correctly, he had 5 targets, and he had 7 targets, 5 drops, and 2 catches. But the catches that he did have were crucial downs, and they were big. But then once he caught those, like if you pay attention, he'll go out, like especially that was like 3rd and 7 or something like that late in the game. Yeah, he went out right after that. He didn't even return. So I don't know if he was beat up a little bit or what's going on. He don't retweet the injury, reactivated something. I don't know what's going on with him. I haven't really seen it on the message board or the team really talking about it as well. So, Florida State, since Mike Norvell's been there, they've been trying to kind of keep the injury report and stuff like that. Injury, what's going on under wraps, except for maybe guys that are out for the season. You might get those reports. But
with him doing that, you know what that means, right?
Well, he might be leaving.
I'm talking about Mike Norvell. With him doing that type of stuff, you know what that means. If he able to keep stuff under wraps, you know what that means. Mike Norvell made a home for himself.
Oh, well, as far as staying in Tallahassee.
Yeah, he good now.
I mean, I always say if you want to leave Florida State and go to elsewhere, I mean, I can see him maybe going to the league if he want to do that. But if you just leaving Florida State to go to Alabama or some other school, you're a damn idiot.
Yeah.
I feel like you should never leave. Like Jimbo's a damn. I said Jimbo was an idiot when he did it. He was an idiot, but that he did it to himself. He lost his touch, and I was kind of ready for him to leave. But all in all, he an idiot for leaving. And you see everybody see how Texas A&M is right now. I mean, they may bounce back next year and be 11-1, 12-0. But this year they had a very bad season, and we all dock it as very documented and everybody paid attention to it just because of what happened transpired in the offseason. But Florida State is like it's a destination you want to be at.
We can talk about it real quick though, but if you think about it, like Jimbo came in, Mike. The thing that you got to separate him from, Mike built his thing up. Jimbo came in off of something that was off of Bobby Bowden.
Yeah, definitely. He definitely came off.
Expectations was high. Mike, the expectations was low in Mike. We y'all wanted to do good, but Mike, now he bringing that. Like I was telling you last year and the year before, all Mike need to do is bring in some people that want to show what he trying to do, and then that big on boom. And now you see.
Yeah,
I'm just worried about with Jordan Travis playing like he played last Friday. AJ Duffy sitting there like, dang, all right, this what I gotta live up to. He's seeing an example of what he got to live up to. Y'all storming the field. So that's showing him what he got to live up to. Y'all just got another quarterback that's supposed to come in. That's showing him what he got to live up to. And that's what you don't, as a Gator fan, and as somebody that don't want Florida State to win nothing, that's what I don't want to see. Yeah. I don't want to see, you know what I'm saying, what this can be. That's why I said y'all childish as for storming that field, bro.
Man, everybody was talking about that bit too, especially Miami fans. Like, y'all can't say shit.
Miami fans storming the field. That bit go to the 30-yard line.
The whole stadium gonna fit in on the 50-yard line.
That's a marching 100.
The whole stand's gonna be, then the whole field's still gonna be half full.
Hey, the marching 100 cover more field than in Miami fans, bro. For real.
But what I was about to say, who was talking
about? Y'all doing good?
I don't know. I was gonna go. Well, I was gonna go with that. That was a good point too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was a good game though. Overall, I was glad to see. I definitely thought we was finna blow it open in that third quarter when it was 38 to 24.
Boy, I was scared, bro. You notice I told you I got to go back to my say.
Your good luck spot.
Listen, man, this Aftermath podcast, we chilling, man. This family here, but
we could talk about Champions Club too. Bro had connections. We had some Champion Clubs.
Yeah, I told my mom we got to do that I said, man, Ma, I don't care what you got to do. We got to get these tickets every Florida State, man. I got to be in Champions. Like I don't even want to sit in no regular seats no more, bro.
Nah, that's like when you go to the club, like you get that booth and you get the bottle service and all that shit, and then like once you do that, you don't never want to go to the club and not.
I ain't never seen leveled eye. I ain't never seen level eye with the press boxes like that.
The thing that got me, because if we had went to like the regular part of the stadium and tried to stand up where we were standing, they'd be like, hey, you gotta sit down. Ain't nobody come over there bothering you. We was just standing. Me and B stood up the whole game.
We ain't sit down.
I mean, we got we was both faded now. We were both faded. We probably should have sat our ass down. But we stood up the whole game. Ain't nobody come say nothing to us. We was chilling, vibing. Like bro said, he had to go stand in his little his lucky spot. That's when.
Hey man, I had to sit with them Gator. I had one Gator dude with an old '96 jersey on.
And there was one dude. He was on coke, bro. His ass was just staring, and like when y'all score a touchdown, his ass was like.
I think I see.
He was staring.
Was he hit
with that lady? With that lady that wouldn't shut up. She just kept talking.
Oh yeah.
That lady. He was just Florida would do something good, and he'd just be like,
"Hey," because I was trying to figure out, like, bro, you ain't gonna fish in a bowl. I was just like, you ain't gonna tell you to shut up, bro. I kept thinking you ain't gonna tell your bitch to shut up, and then one time you gonna tell her.
Like he never told her. I ain't even saying like that, but he never said like, "Hey, chill." Like they just vibing at the game.
Yeah, he bucked, bro. Like when y'all will score, she'll turn around, and be like, hey! Okay.
Yeah. So that's what I was like. He was on something. He had to be on something a little harder than some alcohol because he was just like
He
there.
bucked for a while though. If you know he bucked
Yeah.
a little while. He came
But
back.
it was the Champions Club. If you ever get an opportunity to go chilling in Champions Club, take the opportunity. Get that food, get them drinks. The drinks was kind of expensive. I guess it was kind of expensive, but I was drinking I guess they ain't have no cheap liquor, so I was drinking top shelf liquor and shit. So about $15, $16 I paid for a little double or whatever. But
hey,
the food was free, sodas was free, water free, all that free. And it make you think how much food they have up there. Why the whole stadium came? Why the all that? They could do all that for the do the whole stadium for free.
Everybody eat, man.
That was so much food. That was so much food, bro.
But you would have thought I was in the hot dog eating content. Ain't nobody worried about you eating glizzies or nothing. You ain't hear nobody. Man, people just in there eating. Dog.
Pulled pork, hot dogs, pizza, burgers. What else they had? Popcorn,
sweet
cookies, brownies.
Hey man, and I'm gonna tell y'all, bro, these burgers, bro.
It's the Fat Boy Podcast.
Hey, these burgers,
that shit was
bro,
good though.
These burgers had they smothered the burgers in onions and gravy.
By the time, like, bro had left me to go down there to find it, but I was like, man, I was so full, and I got at that time all I was thinking about, I need to go sit down. I need to go sit down. So I wasn't even trying to go find no burgers, but like, damn, I missed the good ass burgers, smothered in onions and
when
stuff.
you was getting a drink, I was sitting there eating hot dogs. When Pearsall scored again, I was sitting eating hot dogs like, oh, there go another one.
Yeah, so if you ever get to go to a Champions Club at Doak Campbell, take that advantage, enjoy it, and then come tell the aftermath about your experience.
Hey man, I gotta give Florida State that one, dog. I told him, I said, man, y'all know how to. I don't know. I've never seen. I ain't seen nothing like that at Florida at Ben Hill. I think they have it inside up there.
Yeah, they probably got something
in the
they
game.
Got something for them big boosters up there.
Yeah, it's in the inside, but to have a deck like that, bro, that was legit, dog. They had a little deck, and then you go through, and you go up the elevator. You get the wristband in, dog. That I was meaning to go down there and meet up with, shout out to Larry. I was meaning to go down there and holler at
I forgot about them boys.
Yeah, and just walk with, bro. We was up there on the 4th and 6th floor. We was like, shit, I'm good, dog.
Yeah, as soon as the game was over, we were trying to get up out of there, man.
Man, bro. Shit, we had to cut our walking things on our watches.
Yeah, we were walking. We had to walk about a mile and a half to get back
there.
Then
a mile and a half back. We had to walk 3-4 miles.
So we had to turn. That boy started ding. Are you on an outdoor walk or indoor walk? I'm on the outdoor walk. Let's calculate it. Click. Go ahead and get this walk in. But man, it was a great experience, man. Shouts out to them Noles for finish off the season good.
And you know what's crazy, bro?
Yo.
We talking right now. It's what time? 11:45. The game would have just been getting over right now. Just about.
Bro, that was the longest game ever. I swear to God, bro. I like the beat at that game. That was the longest game ever. To start at 7:30. Most time the game started at 7:30, and it would have ended at 11. We were still in the stadium trying to figure out who's going to win this game at 11:30, 11:45. We probably, like I said, I told B, I was like, bro, I already don't like past my little limit, my halfway mark for that following day. Because by the time we was getting back to the car, it was like 12:15, 12:30.
Yeah.
So that was long. I don't know if it was because it was at the game, but shit. If you look at the clock, it was just a long game.
That first quarter, when I knew that first quarter took that long, I said, nah, bro. This going to be a long game.
It was like 14-14 after the first.
Yeah, when y'all went up, I kept telling myself, you got to play 60 minutes, dog. This one, because I knew in that first quarter, I was like, dog, it was like an hour. That first quarter took like an hour. I was like, bro, this is a long quarter. But I don't know if it was, but we were scoring back and forth like that. I don't know how it was long like that, but that was a long first quarter, man. But That was a great game, man. That's something I really appreciate, man. Those of y'all that missed that game, man, that was a beautiful game to be at, bro. We lost that game, but that was a beautiful, wonderful game, dog. Just the emotions, bro. You can feel it. You can feel it in the stands, dog. When a team, like when Florida was coming back, dog, we was like the Florida fans was right below us, and the band was right
Yeah,
there.
the band was right there, so he had to go. He had to listen to the
The
band.
band was going.
Go get like fuck y'all.
It did. Here come Florida. It did. Boom. Oh man, that jump was live, dog. That was man. That renewed the rivalry, bro. That really, truly.
Yeah,
That's
I
what we've
mean,
been
like
talking about these past couple of years, man.
we
Miami got
definitely
to
been
catch
waiting
up.
on something like that, like from our youth, where it was like back and forth, back and forth. You don't really know who's gonna win. Like the last since we've been adults, it's been one team. It's been one team just blow the other team out or stuff like that. So I mean, I was probably since high school. That's closest. I mean, we don't probably finish the closer, but that's probably one of the ones I was like, it could have went either way. But them good guys came out on top, so we gonna ride with that.
Hey, watching the replay and seeing
365, y'all gotta ride with that.
Watching the replay and seeing how crunk like Anthony Richardson was when he threw the touchdown, I was like, man, I low key wish I would have kept watching it inside and watched like his reactions when he scored a touchdown, like shooting the arrow up in the air, like bullseye, like that. I'm like, man, I couldn't see that jump from the stands like that, but that would have got me even crunk.
Y'all start doing a little the New Orleans dance with the stick. What happened to the stick?
No, we still do it. ETN did it.
Oh, I missed it. Goddamn pole dancing and shit. I missed that, man.
ETN do the pimp walk with it. He just walked with that bit real quick. He just walked with it real quick, man. ETN did it,
Richardson
man.
was doing a little cheerleader dance stick with it.
Nah, man, we keep that bit. That's that Louisiana Lafayette jump, man. We keep it rolling, man. But that was a good game, man. Hearing Billy Napier talk after that game, I really truly hope both of the teams keep their coaches, because I saw the y'all hype video after y'all won. Hearing Mike Norvell talk and then hearing Billy Napier talk, bro. Them coaches, bro, them what both the teams need, man. Somebody
that really love the program. Is really there.
They not in it for the. I mean, they happy they getting the money, but they not in it for the money like that, bro. They love that fight like this, bro. Because they came up from the lower ranks and stuff like that. I appreciate that.
I think we was talking about it earlier, and hopefully Mike Norvell ain't he there for a little minute. We just talked about it. We actually talked on the pod, but like just Jimbo leaving, and you got Ashley Love. You don't even got Ashley Love, but like Florida State, one of the blue blood programs that you got to kind of stay there and kind of no matter what, stick it out. It's gonna get back right. It's Florida State. I mean, this season was the first one in like 5-6 years where we kind of got back right. So I mean, hopefully, we keep pressing forward, keep bringing in these recruits, and keep growing as a program. And
I like how both teams.
Hopefully, Billy Napier, or not hopefully, but hopefully y'all keep up with what's going on. Y'all got different situations going on. Quarterbacks leaving. No matter the craziest situations, but quarterbacks maybe possibly leaving. Anthony Richardson haven't announced nothing, but shit. I mean, he's a good quarterback, and I ain't knocking him or nothing, but I don't think he should go to the league yet. I think he should stay another year. And I know y'all, as Gator fans, y'all hope he do. So he gonna grow a lot. You know how I'll let you talk in a second, but Lamar Jackson, his first year starting, he terrible. Garbage. It was not garbage or terrible, but he wasn't a Heisman candidate, and he ended up winning the Heisman that following season. So I don't know nothing about what Anthony Richardson gonna do. I don't follow the Gators like that. But if he stays, he good now. He good. And the only thing he can do is grow and get better and perfect that offense. But that's the decision he got to make.
Yeah. I mean, I can shit, man. I can kind of talk on that a little bit because it's something that's been on my mind a little bit. I haven't heard any Gator really coaches Gator podcasts really talk about this a little bit, but like I really hope that he stays. I really hope that he stays another year because he does need another year. But what I really would like, is a quarterback coach, a good quarterback coach for him. I mean, I think his quarterback coach right now is. I'm looking at they coaching staff right now. I believe is his last name is O'Hara or something like that. But he was formerly with not Napier, but with Mike. Mike, but Dan Mullen. He was with Dan Mullen. I don't. I mean, I ain't gonna knock the dude for coaching, but I don't know if he's the right type of quarterback coach, man. I know they probably brought him in because he knows Anthony Richardson a little bit because he was there his freshman year, but I don't think he's the right quarterback coach. I think he really needs a true quarterback coach because, like you said, he can really make a big jump this next year, then go to the league. But I think he's gonna try to go ahead and get that money. But yeah, Ryan O'Hara is his name. But I think I truly think, bro, he can if he stays, he can really do something for his name. He can also he's getting the money. In my head, I've been playing this all week, bro. Like, what will make him stay? If we can somehow make sure he gets his NIL deal, make sure he somehow sees the almost type of money that he could get in the NFL. They say he got $1 million contract. If we can somehow boost that up, Gatorade's on him now. If we can boost that up to 2 million or 2.5 somehow, and get him to where he's fit, okay, to let's go into I can, and if somebody can guarantee him, if anything, God forbid, if anything happens, we're still gonna give you a chance in the league to keep him another year, bro, because he don't need to go to the league this year, dog. I don't think he needs to go to the league because I feel like the league is gonna try to eat him up, and try to eat him up and throw him out. I think they're gonna try to use him immediately. And he's not ready immediately. His physical talents is there right now. His physical.
Who you think need a quarterback like that though? That need that.
Carolina. I see somebody put him in the Carolina outfit, and I was like, Carolina would use him right now just off that Cam likeness.
Bring that Cam offense back.
Yeah, but he don't need that, man. He needs another year in a structured,
but not pressure.
Yeah.
If he go to NFL, he gonna be under pressure.
He needs
to win now.
He needs that. Now I was thinking, man, I don't know if it's gonna be if.
But if Will Levis going to NFL, I guess because Will Levis shitty as fuck.
Yeah, he is. Check this. I'm wondering too. My other thought process this week was, am I Anthony Richardson, and I'm saying I'm from Gainesville. I'm sitting here telling myself, let me go to the NFL. I ain't never lived and played away from my family like that. In the NFL, I'm just going first time up and want to move away like that. Miami ain't finna get me. Tampa Bay, they might draft me, but they not gonna get no high pick. They might not get a high pick like that. Jacksonville got Trevor Lawrence, so I'm not gonna be at home. Maybe I might need to go somewhere else real quick and play for a year. That's
Atlanta might need a quarterback.
Yeah, that's true. That's not too far from home.
No,
it's 6 hours. That's not too far from home. But that's in the back of my mind too. Is he gonna transfer to another school and get that year in another school? But if I'm him, I'm also thinking, will I waste my time and do that? I might as well stay here in Florida.
Yeah, I don't think he'll transfer to another school. I don't know, but you never know these guys' motivation or what they thinking about. Unless he could find let's say he do enter the transfer portal and Alabama or Tennessee come calling, something like that. I mean that would be the only reason he'll transfer to another school. Other than that, I don't see him doing. I don't see him doing that. What I said.
Let's rewind real quick. You remember I told you I ain't like the way
Georgia
Kirby was hugging my quarterback and talking to him after that game.
this year, or was that last year?
That was this year. If you remember, at the end of that game, Kirby pulled him and talked to him at the end of that game. If you remember,
That's the
Kirby
benefit
was
to be
talking.
gone.
Huh?
That's a benefit to be gone.
Yeah. So I mean, this transfer.
How does he act? I mean, I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but how does he act when y'all play Georgia? Does he act like it's like a hate towards Georgia, or he's like, oh, it's just Georgia, it's just another game we're gonna play?
He does that with FSU too. It's more of it's like he watched the rivalry as a kid, growing up a Florida fan. Florida Georgia had big battles, and he kind of recalls some of them. And it's not the Brandon Spice and
But
that's
just his demeanor though.
Yeah,
he kind of
laid back.
Always been a cool, calm, collected kid. So
he laid back, man, and really he real big on family though. He real big on family and keeping his close knit people around him and all together and making sure they fine. So I don't know, man. It's up in the air. I hope I know a lot of Gator fans saying they okay if he leave. I wish he'll stay another year because I know the talent and I appreciate what he do for Gainesville, for the city, the county of Alachua. I appreciate what he do for them. So
yeah.
But as you can see, we had another hometown kid leave the team, in Whitmore. Whitmore is gone. He was a wide receiver. He's gone now. So
was he a factor though?
They didn't play him this year. He was like last year. Trent Whitmore, he was pretty good last year, decent last year. He got a little banged up, but they didn't use him this year at all, really. So he's a big wide receiver. I don't know how they didn't use him. But that running game that Billy was trying to install, he knew. I guess he believed in that offensive line, which we can talk about that real quick and move on. That offensive line versus y'all defensive line was
great.
That was amazing, man.
Because they was pushing Fabian Lovett out to play. Bro. They was holding a couple of them, like that long Etienne run. They got away with a hold. But
we were getting called a lot though too. We were getting called a lot.
Man, let it slide. Like it just put y'all on top of the game back up and shit. But
we was getting called a lot. But yeah.
But yeah, y'all did all right. But so we got a lot of guys. Probably Fabian Lovett probably leaving. So
y'all got how many transfer outs y'all got? Y'all thinking?
I mean, it's gonna be a good 4 or 5 at least. We already heard about Sam McCall in that situation. He definitely finna get out.
Travis J left yet?
Nah, he haven't announced nothing yet. I keep hearing that he may stay. Just finish it out. He have to, because we gonna need. Because Jamie Robinson probably finna leave to the draft, and then
we're
gonna need another safety. Yeah, number 10. We're probably gonna need another safety, and if Travis J finally, senior year, see if it clicked with him or whatever. And,
he ain't got the off season.
Yeah, because I mean he been hurt a lot. He was hurt a little bit at the beginning of this year, and that's kind of what pushed him to the sideline. But it was that rumor that he may be transferring in. So
hopefully, Dylan Drake, Dylan Stubbs, I'm talking about Dylan Drake. Dylan Stubbs step up and get in there, man. Get in that rotation, man. Do what he needs.
Yeah, we're gonna. It's gonna be a lot of open battles for secondary positions this year. This off season, just because guys leaving and guys that ain't really necessarily cemented or claim they spot. A lot of secondary, like I said, Marion Cooper kind of slid a little bit. Secondary, Renaldo Green probably will stay, so he probably still hold down one of the corner spots.
Hey, bro.
I mean, he's not amazing. He's not like a world beater either. So y'all see him got toasted a couple times. He just
Winston Wright. He pretty good like that.
Winston Wright?
Yeah.
Yeah. He played at West Virginia. He was a top receiver there. He just happened to get in that car accident when he left during spring break last year.
Yeah, I know he.
I thought he was gonna get the return. I thought he was gonna return this season, but I guess the NCAA granted him up because I think he don't have one more year. And since he had that incident, the NCAA granted him another year eligibility.
Yeah, so, sit out the whole year though. Probably
he'll be back. On top of that, we got a couple offensive linemen that was out for the season. Now that'll be back for next year. We may be bringing in, because it's starting to look more and more like we're gonna bring in that guy from y'all, Josh Braun. Josh Braun probably come in. He'll probably be a starter in the offensive guard position, take over Dylan Gabriel position. So, and then there's a couple guys in the transfer portal we looking at. A receiver from, I can't think of the name of the school. I can't think of the name of the guy either. And then maybe we could see if we could bring another, like I said, a corner, and then probably another. We're gonna look. It's a guy in the defense, another defensive end that's in the portal. That's at a smaller school that we may try to take a look at and see if he's somebody we want to bring in, and maybe another Jermaine Johnson, and maybe duplicate some of the success that Jerry Verse duplicated this season. So we're gonna like I was to a Florida State pod today. They pretty much said Florida State's gonna search the transfer portal. It's not gonna be as open and drawing from it as much as we have been, but we still gonna dip into that portal a little bit and see what we can grasp out of it. Mainly like game changing guys that other schools ain't trying to like necessarily weigh in and trying to bring in. So we'll see how it goes. We trying to develop the guys we got on the team. But yeah, we at 40 minutes. You got something to say about them Gators? We can hop on some of the rest of these championship games. We watch Utah take the Pac-12 championship for the second year in a row.
Yeah, we just got a lot of transfers, man. That's all we got.
Transfers out or transfers in?
Transfers out. So we're gonna get a lot of transfers in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how we'll fill the team, an offensive team, really this in this bowl game, but I guess they're gonna try.
And then Rich says, "Are you playing?"
He ain't said nothing yet. I mean, shit.
It probably depends on who y'all play and where y'all go. If you think it's worth this time.
I mean, look at our record. You ought to know where we might go. So
the Emerald Nut Bowl.
Yeah, so we gonna. I don't know. It's gonna be telling though, because he could have easily played I'm hurt for this game. I'm sitting out because this hamstring tightened a little bit and chilled and let a backup play, and then it brought him a little time to really think on it a little bit. But now it's a situation where he might have to play, or we play a true freshman.
What about Jack Miller?
I mean, you could play Jack Miller. I don't know where that dude been at, bro. I don't know where that dude been at. So I feel like that was a wasted spot right now. But you couldn't beat out a redshirt freshman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I mean, wasn't he hurt though?
He was, but even coming back, you still couldn't beat that out, bro. So I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know. I know some injuries take a little minute for you to get back right, but I don't know what kind of injury he had.
We got what's his name coming from Rashada coming next year, freshman, and then you got DJ. You might have DJ Lagaway in 24. So that's another good quarterback coming in the next year.
I know y'all ain't playing Rashada though.
I don't think freshman year we can.
Nah.
Not on the second, maybe on the first year head coach, but not on the second year head coach that had a 6-6 season.
Oh man, that shit gonna get bad for y'all. That shit gonna get. I mean, you never know though. I ain't gonna say that. Well,
you gotta get it. If you gonna get bad. He first string, he got to be second team. He got to be second string. So you got to bring in a portal player. portal.
That's true.
So we're gonna hit this portal real heavy.
Shit. The best quarterback I seen so far was Drew Pine from Notre Dame transferring. The one that's been starting the majority of the season. He went 8-2 as a starter. You transferring out of there. I was like, damn. So you ain't even trying to go. You already know they're gonna give it back to the other guy. You ain't trying to fight with him. Like I would have been like, I would have stayed there. You ain't gotta fight me for the position. You gotta show me that he gonna win the position in the spring. But he already decided to transfer out of there, so you already see how that's gonna look.
You know them players be thinking I'm the quarterback at Notre Dame. Somebody gonna take me.
Yeah, somebody definitely gonna take him. He decent. We saw that he'd be somewhere like Duke or Vanderbilt or somewhere like that.
We'll see what Billy Napier do, man. You got all them people on staff, some better shape, man. You talking about you got all these different people doing this job. You know, I seen like they got the person. They got the person talking about they the what's that the special team like playmaker or something like that. They the coach over the playmakers or something like on field playmakers or something like that.
I ain't never heard of that in my life.
Yeah, like they got a coach like a playmaker like playmaker coach or something like that. Like you know like a player showing out this game, like like that's they put the playmaker in, put that person in. Like man, they ain't had nobody like that. So
shit, I want Florida State to play Utah, bro.
Huh?
I want Florida State to play Utah, but I know they're gonna play the Big Ten. Whoever don't get in the playoffs, they're probably playing Ohio State again.
Man, you just want to play Utah. So if y'all beat Utah, say man, hell no, man. You gonna try to play teams we don't play. You gonna say, don't play Tennessee too, huh?
We can play Tennessee too. Tennessee. We can play South Carolina.
You can play Vandy. You want to play Vandy?
Nah, I don't want to waste my time with that shit. But let's get some of these picks, man. Some of the rest of these championship games. Utah just beat USC. Then we got tomorrow. It's a small slate, but it's a slate. Kansas State versus TCU.
TCU.
Yeah, I'm going TCU too. I'm gonna say they cover because it's only a 1.5 spread. But I'm gonna say they cover and beat them by like 10, 14 points. LSU Georgia, 4:00 CBS.
I like LSU.
Really?
Yeah.
That's just the hater in you, bro. I'm going Georgia.
Bro, I don't like both teams, bro, but I don't know. Brian Kelly.
I mean, it could happen because
he didn't shook some junk up.
Just like y'all played Vanderbilt and y'all was looking ahead to Florida State and y'all got y'all ass beat twice in 2 weeks in a row. What LSU was looking ahead last week? They played Texas A&M. Getting ready for Georgia because they thought they was gonna just blow Texas A&M out. They overlooked them. Texas A&M came out to play because it was like, fuck it, this our whole game right here. This is the best we gonna get. Let's beat their ass and throw all the stops because I don't know where that quarterback came from, but he looked way better than anything they ever played this whole season. I think they say he was a true freshman.
Who? Vandy?
Texas A&M.
Oh.
I forgot his name, but he looked good. He looked way better than anything they played all season. I'm pretty sure they kept saying he was a true freshman. So I mean, I feel like maybe it could happen. LSU can possibly be looking over Texas A&M, getting ready for this Georgia game, and they might come out with all the stops. But I don't see Georgia LSU having the guys that can constantly keep up with Georgia. I mean, LSU got some players, they got some dogs. And yes, they will have to play Florida State open the game next year in Orlando. But I don't see them with the proper team to actually hang or even I don't see them beating Georgia or even hanging with Georgia. I feel like it's going to be like a 41-17 type of game. The same way they got beat by like Tennessee. Similar to that.
What if Georgia turn around and pull that Alabama junk? where they know they can beat Alabama, where they turn around and lose to Alabama to get Alabama in the playoffs. And they look up and beat and whoop Alabama. Like, I feel like Jordan Kirby will pull some move like that. Man,
Bruh, that'll set so much chaos off in the college football world. Cause I ain't think about it, but like if you think about it, like if that happened, how far would you drop Georgia though after the season they had? You still leave them at number 1 after a loss?
LSU, what ranking LSU is?
LSU like 14.
Are they 14? Yeah.
They behind Florida State. They just lost to Texas A&M. They got 3 losses. They lost to Tennessee. They lost to Texas.
Oh man, I ain't know they lost. My bad, y'all. I ain't know they lost to Texas A&M. I'm gonna tell you that loss Friday had me bessed up. Saturday.
Oh, you ain't watch no football?
Watch no football no more.
I know how that go. I used to do that shit.
Hey,
that's what you say. I ain't watching. Florida State was sorry hell, nigga. I ain't watched no football after that.
For one, I'm 31 years old, bro. I was tired after walking all them miles. I was tired. Saturday, I slept all Saturday.
Shit, I was driving, nigga, and I was tired as fuck driving. And then Sunday,
I was on the couch watching NFL and sleep.
I was grilling I was cooking a damn turkey, so I ain't even really sleep.
Monday back at work, so
I
ain't watched none of that, bro. I was knocked out for Saturday, so I ain't know. I seen where they were losing. I ain't know they really lost that bit.
Yeah, they lost. They got, I think it was like what 38-17, 38-20 or something like that.
But that boy Jimbo scam, man. Jimbo the biggest scammer alive, dog.
Yeah, but he should have did that.
Jimbo run Forex. Bump that. Let's investigate Jimbo. Jimbo got his own cryptocurrency out there. Jimbo got all this. He is leading these scamming courses. How can you lose all these games and turn around and beat LSU?
That's what I'm saying. That quarterback they played was a true freshman. And I want to say he hasn't played all season. And Jimbo was holding him because he didn't think he was ready. But the kid got in there and he looked like a vet. He looked what he was doing, like he was comfortable. And it looked like Jimbo probably should have played him a little bit more than what he did play him. But Jimbo the coach.
Said, by God, son, you just bought me 5 years.
But yeah, I'm gonna go with Georgia though on that one, bro. I can't play around with it.
Hey, long story short, I'm going Georgia.
UCF Tulane. UCF is 22 and Tulane is 18.
I want
Tulane is 10-2. I don't know what the fuck Tulane got. I still have not watched a Tulane game, and I don't know why. I have never seen the Green Wave.
Baby.
One of the top teams. I'm going Central Florida, bro.
Nah.
If Central Florida lose, they might put Central Florida versus Florida in the bowl game again.
I don't want that, bro.
You scared of Central Florida?
They beat us again? Nigga, I ain't trying to get
That's wild. University of Central Florida got you scared.
We don't have nobody playing, dog.
I don't care, bro. I don't care. Y'all supposed to be big bag Florida Gators.
You see this? Hey, we don't have nobody playing, bro.
Hey, y'all still supposed to be the big bad Florida Gators.
You know our situation. We don't have nobody throwing that bit.
I'm going UCF to win that. Purdue versus Michigan.
Michigan.
Yeah, Michigan. But Purdue got a chance though.
Nah, man.
Nah, I don't think so. They don't have one of those special teams like they used to have, where they used to be able to upset a team every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody tweeted that Purdue was going to beat Michigan, but I don't think it's going to happen. And then just to close out college football, and then we hop into the league and talk about a little bit of news and make some picks and get off. Clemson versus North Carolina.
I like North Carolina.
I want North Carolina to win, but at the same time I don't, because they picked that quarterback as the quarterback of the year for the ACC over Jordan Travis. Drake May.
Jordan Travis should have got that.
I agree, but they gave it to Drake May. So But
So 3 seasons, bro.
I'm gonna say Clemson because North Carolina defense or offense is okay. It's very mediocre, and the quarterback has been carrying a lot of what they've been trying to do. And the quarterback is the whole reason they are where they're at. If they had no quarterback, they probably wouldn't be here in the championship game. So I'm gonna go with Clemson just because the defense is a whole hell of a lot better. And then yeah, they're gonna fucking lose. Sorry. But hopping to the league, man. What's been going on in the league? Jerry Jones out here being racist. I've been trying to tell y'all he was racist, bro.
Hey, who the heck caught this picture, bro?
I don't know. Somebody else trying.
This picture's been around forever.
Somebody that don't like his ass.
Jerry Jones. I've seen this picture years ago.
You did?
Yes. Who pinned? Because it's like one of the first black kids going into a school. Who pinpointed that was Jerry Jones in that picture?
He ain't deny that shit either, so it's him. Because he didn't deny that shit.
That's like Ruby Bridges type junk. You know what I'm saying? When she integrated Little Rock, Arkansas. Who pinpointed that? Hey, that's Jerry Jones. Somebody, wherever he from, had to verify. That's old Jerry.
That's my boy. He told those niggas to get out of my school, but it didn't work very well. But he kept pressing on. He kept pressing forward, and then he hired them niggas to come play football for him and win him millions and win championships.
Throw the ball.
He got him a nigga to throw the ball. The only thing he hasn't done for them niggas there is hire a black coach. I don't like the Cowboys. I hate everything they stand for. And I hope Jerry Jones.
You think Dan Snyder snitch?
Yes. That's exactly what happened. Dan Snyder said he had dirt on everybody, and that's the only person in the NFL that seems that.
Hey,
seems
if you put that type of dirt, y'all better leave this man alone. Bro. He went back to 1950. Better leave him alone.
He tried to tell him.
Hey, he is not one of them, dog. You better leave Dan Snyder alone, bro. Let him man just bow out, let him sell his team, let him go about his business. Don't poke the bear. He's a cocaine bear. Dan Snyder is a cocaine bear. Don't poke the bear. Don't poke him.
I agree. But your boy Deshaun Watson returns this Sunday, man. He's been practicing for about a week, 2 weeks.
Man, you see the wide
receiver for the Browns.
Yeah, somebody said it got massage oil on the balls, man.
Oh shit, bro. That shit, wow.
Yeah, bro. Shit, boy. Only person that catch the ball. The only person that could catch the pass was Robert Kraft. You'll catch that one later.
Nah, I got it now. But he returned this week. He got his former team as the first opponent back, the Houston Texans.
I can see the first pass hitting somebody in the stands or something like that, just to pay back.
This is so he still got the arm.
Yeah, man. That's crazy, man. I don't know. I don't know. Low key, I feel like some other stuff gonna come out in the off season with that brother and gonna get him in more trouble. So,
I mean, stuff been coming out before the off season. They've been saying he still got stuff going on. So he better right now. It's looking like he better enjoy what he got popping right now. Before they also, I thought they was gonna come back out and say they're gonna suspend him for the rest of the season.
That's what I thought too.
It never came out. So I mean, he finna play.
They just beat the Buccaneers Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah, they beat the Buccaneers in overtime.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Keeping the Falcons in the playoff race. So I appreciate that.
What's your record?
Our record,
Yeah.
5-7. Hey, we still in it though. Everybody, you can poke the bear.
Hey, man, ain't no way the playoff people can let the football people can let that happen, bro.
Why not? Remember, it happened a few years ago.
FSU do good and the Falcons make the playoffs, bro.
Bro, I'm talking cash, money, shit.
Hey, you gonna put the
let us
Falcons
get in the
back
playoffs
in your,
and then we win a game?
Falcons back in your bio, in your thing?
Nah, hell no, not that. That shit ugly. 5-7. That shit ugly as hell. Nah, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that 9-3. I'll probably change it.
What you gonna? Hey, hold on. What you gonna do at the end of the year, bro? You gonna leave that to the end of the next football season? Like if y'all win the bowl game, you gonna leave 10-3?
I'm gonna put 10-3 up, and I'm put state champs. State champs, baby.
This nigga's for the state champs.
Tell the Gators and Hurricanes catch up, and Central Florida Knights, y'all catch up too. Steelers versus Falcons. Steelers versus Falcons.
Man, I don't know, bro. I saw a little bit of the Steelers game Monday. They was talking about picking some, not picking, Pickett and picking and Pickens. That sounds like an old minstrel show, Pickett and Pickens. But I like the Steelers, bro. Pickett and Pickens.
I'm going to Falcons. Packers versus Bears. I don't got nothing to say about the Falcons right now, so I'm just gonna pick the Falcons.
Bro, what is it? Old boy out though?
Justin Fields. Aaron Rodgers. I don't know. They say he gonna play, but
I mean, I'm trying to remember if Adam Schefter said he practiced Wednesday.
I don't know.
Practice Wednesday, but
they say he's supposed to play, but
that's a rivalry game though, bro.
Where that injury sounded, I don't think he's gonna play. I think he should just sit out and get ready for next season. Tell the damn Green Bay Packers to get him some damn help, or he going to trade.
I think he done with the give me help.
Like, bro, they don't waste this man a whole career. He done had a good receiver for what, 3 years, 4 years when Devontae Adams was there, and Devontae Adams cleared it on his ass because he was tired of his damn bullshit. So he left, but it was like, damn, man, like you gotta have,
cleared, bro.
Yeah, you gotta get some help.
It ain't no more you can do it. He might go back. He might go to that team that we were just talking about, the Steelers. But it ain't like we was talking about in the offseason. But
I don't think he'll go nowhere now. I think if he go anywhere, he gonna retire before he go anywhere else. At this point in his career, especially after this season, if he said, "Oh, I'm retiring," I'm like, "Oh yeah, I ain't shocked." But I mean, I feel like he got him a good one more year left. Nice run, but the Packers gotta stop bullshitting and go ahead and put a receiver that's around him. And I thought they should have did Julio Jones or somebody that's like, even though they older, but somebody that can run routes and be ready to catch that ball when he get it to him.
I tell you what,
he definitely missed Devontae Adams.
The Packers better be worried if A-Rod get with Dan Snyder.
Go to the Commanders.
Nah, some dirt finna come up on the Packers. Snitching. Yeah, something finna come up.
Think the Packers racist too?
They done did that dude dirty, bro, for real, bro. He ain't getting him in no kind of offense, nothing. But I don't know, bro. I like the Packers though to win it. I like Jordan Love to win it.
Yeah, I picked the Packers too. I think they just got a better team all around. They can do something with Jordan Love. Jordan Love done been in the backup role for 3 years now behind Aaron Rodgers. He don't have no choice but to learn what they got going. Jaguars versus Lions.
I'm about to say he noticed the reason stuff got shook up in Green Bay like that because they drafted Jordan Love, so he got to know that. And step up. But who the next game?
Jaguars versus Lions.
Jaguars had a good game last Sunday.
Finally, Will. Hey, you
Hey,
gonna get off the Jags?
They believe in sunshine now, boy. They truly believe in him now.
He all right, but I don't think he gonna be like. I don't think he ever gonna live up to that first round draft pick. But I think he always gonna be like decent. He probably always be a starter, at least like the first 10 years of his career. He always gonna be a starter. But after a while, people gonna be like, all right, he not what we thought he was gonna be, and they gonna change it up and go ahead and he'll be somewhere else or he'll get drafted elsewhere.
He gonna have a couple
traded.
Like this year, he had like I think he had like 1 to 3 games where he showed out like he did Sunday. Next year he might get like 4 games, like 4 or 5 games where he do great. They'll be talking about him 4 or 5 or 6, and then the year after that he only do like 3 games, and then he'll start dwindling down. He have a good season, but yeah, I don't think Trevor Lawrence. I hope he do good because that was a great game last Sunday. I caught a little bit of that one. That was a great game last Sunday. Him coming back that last drive, and that Doug Peterson, he did a good job coaching.
Yeah, I definitely think Doug Peterson gonna play a part, and maybe next year, like you said, next couple of years or so, he start doing a little bit better. So I mean, Doug Peterson
believes in him. Coach. Yeah, he's showing going forward on 2 on second on going forward on 2 on the 2-point conversion. That's showing that you believe in your quarterback. So I think that was big trust, a trust factor for what's his name, Trevor Lawrence. But I like the Jaguars to win that one Sunday. Personally,
yeah, I got the Jags too. Jets and Vikings. With the Vikings being at home, I'm gonna pick the Vikings.
They say don't bet against don't bet against 1 p.m. Kirk Cousins. That's what the word is.
If he in prime time, he definitely gonna struggle.
Yeah. But 1 p. Hey, Kirk Cousins just need to play so that bling they put on him on the flight back to Minnesota, just so that sun hit that necklace real good. Whoever necklace he wearing, just so it hit it real good, he play good. But if it's at nighttime, he don't play too good. So I go with it.
I mean, that's what all the playoff games be at nighttime. So that's what it count. So if he can't play good at night or in prime time where everybody watching,
he's still Kirk Cousins.
He's still sorry ass Kirk Cousins. Somebody said Kirk Cousins is gonna win the MVP, and I said Kirk Cousins win MVP. I cut my locks off.
Who said that, bro?
I have to find the tweet. It's somewhere in my retweets. My quote tweets.
They said Kirk Cousins gonna win MVP.
Yeah, they had Kirk Cousins win MVP. I said Kirk Cousins win MVP. I cut my hair off.
Most valuable player with the jewelry on, not player.
Yeah, that's about it. Player.
Most player.
Commanders versus Giants, both 7-5, 7-4.
I like Giants. Commanders been doing good though.
I got the Commanders winning. They've been playing pretty good ball. They've been on a little surge. They just beat the Falcons last week. Off of another Marcus Mariota mistake. I mean, he's still a starter. But the Titans versus the Eagles.
I like the Eagles, man. What's his name should be coming back pretty soon. I seen shout out to
bro. The Titans, bro, they kind of
iffy. Yeah, you don't know.
Yeah, they iffy, but at the same time, I feel like they're more battle tested. I feel like Eagles. Yeah, I keep finding these little things where they can come out.
Oh, I mean, iffy. They don't know if they're gonna come out hard or they're gonna come out, laying down. They might come out.
Like the Eagles haven't played nobody of like that's like real. Most of the teams they played have a losing record and shit like that. So it's like it's hard to pick with them.
What's his name should be coming back. I don't know if he's gonna come back this game, but he should be coming back soon. Jordan Davis, he been out.
Oh, I didn't know he was out. I haven't paid attention to him like that.
Yeah, he been out.
I'm gonna go with the Titans, bro. I feel like they're gonna upset the Eagles.
What time that game is?
At 1.
1. All right, straight.
Uh,
I
Bron-
like the Eagles to win it.
Broncos versus Ravens.
And Broncos, Ravens.
I ain't even gonna pick that one. We already know how that goes. Seahawks versus Rams.
Ooh, boy, Stafford out.
Stafford out, and they currently are 3-8. I think.
They're not
I
bringing
think
him back.
they're gonna bring him back.
I'm talking about this season. He's not gonna
Oh.
play anymore this season.
Probably not. They probably try to build another team around them one for one more run. Try to if they can convince. Well, I think he signed a nice little contract, but it don't mean he still can't retire. Aaron
He
Donald.
old though. Why do they go quarterback and get Anthony Richardson?
Nobody want that nigga.
Or bring in USC quarterback. He going to the league, ain't he? He probably be first couple picks. But that's 3-8. You one of the first picks.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I think somehow Falcons gonna end up with the Williams kid.
Caleb Williams.
Yeah. I ain't really crazy about him, especially after the night. Let's see. Dolphins versus. I said Seahawks. The Dolphins versus 49ers.
Dolphins.
I got the 49ers winning at home.
It's at home too, yeah.
The 49ers are at home. 49ers wins. Bengals versus Chiefs. The Chiefs are away. Bengals at home.
I like Chiefs.
I think I got the Bengals winning that as well. Just because they're at home. I feel like they're going to play a better game. Chargers at Raiders.
Chargers.
Yeah, I got Chargers too. Colts versus Cowboys on Sunday night.
Cowboys.
I got the Cowboys. I ain't
gonna do it.
Matt Ryan gonna beat the Cowboys. It can happen. Cowboys ain't crazy now, but ain't gonna do it. And then last but not least, big NFC South showdown: Saints versus Bucks. I think James done for the season, bro.
I think he is too. I like the Bucks.
Andy Dalton been playing a lot. I'm going with the Saints, bro. I feel like because somehow, some way down the New Orleans Saints defense getting Tom Brady head, they be messing with him. He be mad. And so I feel like Saints just gonna be one of those nights where they get in his head, they mess with him enough, and it's like a 16-13 game, something crazy like that.
What place y'all in y'all rankings?
In the South? NFC South. Tied for second.
What place Tampa Bay in?
Oh no, we tied for first.
What place Tampa Bay?
Technically, Tampa Bay is ahead of us because they play less games.
That's why you want them to lose. That's what I was just trying to get to.
Their winning percentage is better because they only played 11 games and we played 12. Our bye week is next week. So
that's why
right now they are in the lead. So yes, that's no reason I want them to lose. But I feel that's not the only reason. I just don't feel like they're gonna win.
Not the only reason, but the main reason.
It's not the only reason, but yeah, probably about 75% of the reason.
But yeah, man, I like the Buccaneers to win that one.
Yeah, he's a Tom Brady lover. But man, yeah, bro.
Definitely.
It's been another episode of the Aftermath, man.
Man, that's a good
late.
one.
We wrapping. About to be an hour and 15. Just trying to look and see if there's anything else I want to talk about. That's it, man. The Noles won though, 45-38. Put those sorry ass boys back, send them back to Gainesville, crying and shit. Anthony Richardson like, I don't know. I might need to get out of here. Florida may not be good next year. We may lose to Florida State again. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here and go play for the Texans and be a third string quarterback and play with Damian Pierce again. See what happens.
I ain't got nothing to say.
Like huh?
I ain't got nothing to say though. We lost. I let you talk though. We lost.
365. You got to hear this. 365. Go Noles, big dogs in the state. If you were a recruit and you ain't going to Florida State, then what you doing?
You living life right. That's what you're doing.
Nah, Jalen Ramsey and Derwin James said that.
Okay. I seen Derwin James got what best defensive end of the year.
Best defensive end.
Yeah, they said that brother got like a bunch of sacks, a bunch of pass rushing, and no doggone interceptions. That sounds like a defensive end to me. Not no linebacker.
The Warriors got Jordan jerseys now.
I don't know.
Yeah, we have not been talking about a lot of NBA this year.
I ain't really been watching them. NBA suck. Durant them suck.
Yeah, the teams you want to win.
Lakers trash.
The Warriors even trash. The Heat trash.
Yeah, I seen you talk. You said nobody talk about how bad the Warriors playing.
Yeah, the Warriors like 10-10, 11-11 or something like that.
Lakers won. I guess the Lakers won tonight.
Did you see happy Laker fans tweeting or something?
Shannon Sharp.
LeBron James worshiper.
Yeah.
But all right, man. It's been another episode of the Aftermath Podcast. Let me go check on this baby.
I gotta find some gator meat. Y'all know gator meat. How that?
Yeah, people waiting on the video. They're waiting. They asking.
His heart, man. Post. I was like, God, oh man.
they waiting on the gator meat review. So whenever you get it,
it might be Sunday. We might go down to Tennessee Sunday.
All right, that's the best place, man. They gonna give you like nice size gator bites. They're gonna give you a nice little plate. Some places give you like a little small plate, and the gator bites be small. But apparently last time I went to Posey's in Panacea, they gave us nice big gator chunks.
Ketchup? You dip it in ketchup?
Nah, they got a special sauce, man. Wait till you try that sauce. It's like a little sweet sauce you dip it in. It's like a duck sauce maybe type of taste. You dip it in that sauce and that fried.
You put hot sauce on it? It tastes good with hot sauce?
I never tried it with hot sauce, but you probably can.
What it tastes like? Fish or what it tastes like?
Nah.
Dude said it.
It's like fish chicken type of thing.
Yeah, that's what he said. Chicken is sweet in it.
Yeah, it's like a fish chicken type of thing. It's a weird type of meat. You definitely know you eating a reptile and it's a different type of meat, but it's a nice and juicy type of meat.
Is it gamey?
No, I wouldn't say so. But I mean, that's like one of the ones the gamey meats I've eaten.
Now, if I was to ask them to fry it crispy, it'd be straight.
Yeah, it's gonna be straight. I think if you grill it, that's when it probably tastes a little more gamey and more like a meat. But if it's fried and the bread in, that's when it tastes more like a chicken. Like when you record the video, you got to do the Seminole chop.
Huh?
So when you record the video, you got to do the Seminole chop.
No, I'm not doing all that. I'm $50, dog. Eat this junk, bro. I prided myself on never eating the gator, bro.
It's good though. It ain't even about a gator. It's just like it's good food. It's like some good stuff. And you should have went to the fair and got some. They used to have gator tail at the fair. That was the first time I had it when I was a jit. My auntie bought some gator tail. That was like the first time I ever had it. So, but yeah, y'all go try some gator tail with your boy. Go get some with your boy, Larry. Y'all go get some gator tail, boy. Y'all go get some gator tail. All right, man.
I doubt they got that up there in Atlanta, dog.
Man, that's an advertising in Atlanta, but they do that all the time.
All right, y'all, man. Aftermath podcast, dog.
Yeah, that's
Appreciate
the aftermath, man. Go Noles.
Gators, man. God, dog. I can't.